Within Elo Heaven, all 10 of you are very close in rating right now. All right. You're very, very, very close. So I am going to judge you on the way you play against each other. The way your team play looks, your individual play looks, your mechanics look, your decision making looks, all that shit. I can tell when you guys don't belong or do belong. None of you shine. Very clear you all are where you should be. Okay. So go out, just try to a way to do your best. It'll be obvious. Good luck. Don't fuck this up. Oh yeah. Smite Source has a new UI. Smite Source is gonna have like anybody can put builds up, and then there will be verified builds like mine or other pros, and then your all's builds will be in a separate section publicly for everybody. That'll be very soon. And then after that, I want the main page of Smite Source to be basically a social page. If there's drama going on, it's there. Announcements going on, it's there. Breakdowns of patches, you know, basically like a good Reddit for Smite will be the front page, and then we'll have like secondary links out to like the forum, to whatever's going on. Why are they out of order? Why is Ymir and Hun? They didn't trade roles. They definitely didn't trade roles. I hate these guys. It's because they did not trade roles. Well, it's Nem versus Hunbats in the jungle, Ares versus Ymir in support. We got Honor versus Art duo, and it's Art Aspect, which is I think is dog shit. And then we got Mord versus Chalk solo. And all the builds seem pretty standard for starters. No invades or anything going on yet. What is this solo in? Yeah, this is solo in. I think duo could have been a little more aggressive there. 4 beads and a sunder, and the sunder's in the solo lane. So the Ymir went beads. I think that's pretty troll, because he easily could have gone boar and just used his ult in the first place to avoid, because he's never ulting for damage. So that's a misplay from Ymir already. A very slight misplay there. Ares has shell. Nem also went beads because of the Hunbats and the Ymir and the Poseidon. It looks like we're giving up mid camp for the duo. Let's go right along. See what our junglers are doing. Why is this swapping between 2 different junglers? What? Oh, it's because they're swapped roles because they're idiots. My bad. Forgot. Whoopsies. Ooh, can we jump back? Is there? There's no jump back on this, is there? What SR is this? They're between 2300 and 2800 SR. They're like gold 2 to plat 2. This is not looking good, boys. This is not looking good. I'm not gonna lie. This is looking really rough. You've already seen Chalk get soloed, I believe. Chalk struggling against Mordred. Hunbat's not active yet. The Hunbats didn't go aspect either. And I think with the change to Hunbat's aspect, you're going aspect every game. You rebuffed the 2 to where it's like in a middle ground from when it was super nerfed versus when it was OP. Poseidon out of position, under leveled, he's dead. 0-3 in red team's favor right now. Nemesis is 2-0. Just kind of roaming, doing everyone's. I could have sworn Magikarp said he was mid. Maybe I'm trolling. No, Fruit Kid. Did they rebuff the passive autos? I think so. Did they just kill this on the tower line? Yo. Okay, he whiffed that auto. Nem choke. Is he dead? If one more tower shot went up. I think they need to speed up tower shots. I think towers should attack a little faster. Maybe have like a scaling attack speed for based on the first one, like whatever tower's up. So like if it's tier 1 tower, that one's attack speed scales the longer it's up, and then when it dies, this tier 2 starts scaling the longer it's the next one. So Poseidon's stuck.
Your right tower is under attack.
Oh my gosh, bro, this is rough. Another solo lane death. He's 0-2. He just got back to lane after living through a gank barely. Mordred hasn't even backed yet. That Mordred's he's level 3 on Chalk, boys. Also, Hun Bat's ult anytime soon, I hope. Hun doing a normal rotation through. He's behind though. They're clear and everything is just so far behind. Which one's the jungler? I wish they weren't role swaps right now. It's really fucking annoying actually. Hold on, which one is their jungler? Oh, there we go. It's fucking Biggie. Kraken whiffs. That Hun Bat's ult was really, really bad, and they just get a free live here. Does he get it? If he... Oh, no one ate it. Poseidon didn't eat the ult. This is bad, boys. This is really bad. Really, really bad. How does that even happen that all 5 players that are going to lose their lane are all on the same team? What are the odds? Both ults were bad. The Hun Bat's ult and the Poseidon ults were both terrible, completely off the mark. What do you mean, director? I don't understand. You kind of feel bad for the honor here? I wouldn't. They can be hyper aggressive here. Ult. He's dead. He's just eating damage. All right. Hun Bat's is showing up though. Maybe we see something. He hits the slow. He doesn't have stun, remember. He beats anyway, thinking he was aspect Hun Bat's. Yo, he 3'd to the melee creeps on Hun Bat's. Is he dead? And Nem gets a free kill over here. This is horrible. This is a really, really, really bad.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Just as I was saying, the honor might be fine.
Your left tower is under attack.
He's not fine.
Your right tower
8-0 at 6 minutes. You click the names on the side, use arrow keys to move them. So if I go... Oh, I have to like manually move them. Aha. Cool. I didn't know you could do that. Thank you. Oh. Doesn't really change much here because they're cooked, but wait, how do I take it off though? There we go. Oh, what? Wait. There we go. Nice. Fixed. This is terrible. I mean, this is just a collective play that is either some of it's average and some of it's really bad. All right, Hun Bat's has to be on a controller. There's no world you back up to ult. I think Hun Bat's is on a controller. Nice kill for honor there. Good aggression. Dual lane dead. Here comes Mordred though with the ult. Good slow. Ymir. Ymir could have walled in that Mordred and they could have killed him. Ymir, is this multiple controller players? This is a controller player. I can tell by the way he like fucking 18-wheeler backed up. You heard beep 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 while fucking backing up right there, dude. What is this? What is this, bro? All right. I heard beep beep beep. Oh, now he can engage. I'm pretty sure that Hun Bat's has to be controller too. He jumped in. He was too close where his ult was preset, so he backed up instead of aiming it down, which you would never do on mouse and keyboard. All right, we're gonna get all those duo lane. They're looking really rough. I'm probably gonna start riding along with the red team for the most of this game now, unless blue starts to come back. I mean, they did just get some kills, but that doesn't really mean too much. The Mord is 201. It was kind of a bad rotation. His team. He got kind of lucky that they went back in on him and let him get an assist, so the rotation wasn't complete waste time. Build wise, Hydra's first Nem. Wait, how did this guy get moved? Okay, we're good. Everything's good now. Nice Naga play here. They really need to look at the gold though. They should have done gold with Mordred lead. Mordred ahead with Sunder 2 levels up. Nem's up 1 level. Poseidon's down only 1 level. Support's 1 level. ADC's 1 level. It's not Jover yet. It's 4K gold lead. It's bad, but it's not completely over yet. Literally 0 action going on right now. Red team taking a beat. What's up, Bradley? I record through OBS. I have a 2 PC setup. You do not need a 2 PC setup to record. And if your second PC isn't good, then 2 PC setup is irrelevant. If you don't have like a like if your second computer, your extra computer doesn't have a 30 series plus in it, like a good 30 series plus in it, then you're not really getting much out of a 2 PC setup. Even then, you probably need like a 3080 plus. 4080 plus, 4070 plus. You literally just open OBS. This is all stuff you can just Google, and there's like a 3-second guide. You download OBS, you have the record button. Tweak the settings if you want higher quality, and you have a good computer. Another thing you watch videos on. Good try from Mordred there to get a pick. I don't really like I don't mind the Jotun's Nemesis. But I feel like with the lead he has, he could have just gone for straight power and didn't really need the extra cooldown. Like, he's just gonna body people right now with the lead he's got. He needs to keep up his farm though. Still 2-9. What abilities were just used? A lot of ults down for red right now. This could be a good fight for blue if they reset and play around an objective. Yeah, this is definitely a gold fury. Blue needed to reset right away. Ymir just got back to base. Hunbat's never backed. He's staying around with like 10% HP. Mordred has Sunder. This shit is insta-dead. They also had the Naga Harpies. Rip. So as of right now, no one on blue stands out. I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that. Does anyone on red really stand out? Like, I think Nem looks fine. I think Mordred looks fine. We might need to wait a little bit to really get a full understanding of team fights and everything else. Okay, we just baited the Kraken. Grand Munch tried to disengage. Mordred kind of going deep. Deep. Good double root there from Mordred. Yeah, he probably kills this guy. Oh, he misses 3? He's panicking. The Poseidon's positioning is good. I'll give Poseidon that. I don't think he had a great Kraken. I don't think it was bad, but he stayed full health and managed to do good damage that whole fight. Still 11-2. 6K gold lead. Nem is the obvious answer. I think you're going off KDA a little too hard. I don't think he's playing bad, but I don't think anything he's done stands out. Most of the stuff that's worked for him is because the other team misplayed really bad. And not like he juked or did something solid or something that stands out to me. We'll see. The Neath has been very consistent as well. The Neath has not messed up once this whole game from what I've seen. Yeah, the Neath has been like, from what I've seen, hit every ability. I haven't seen her miss. Positioning's been good. She's been relevant. We'll see how it plays out as we get closer to 20 minutes and how the levels look. Oh, shit. What? Honestly, Honor should be winning the matchup. That's a good solo kill. A really good solo kill. He's also Aspect Artemis. How do you kill somebody with Aspect Artemis? Unless you just straight out auto attack them.
Your left tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Fletchy, thank you for the 54 mods, brother. Solo laters are always gonna have highest damage for most of the game. You really shouldn't see soul laners fall off of top damage until like 25 minutes plus. Backpedaling from Neath is normal. Not like backpedaling in a fight for no reason. Let's see mirror beads. I really want to jump over and watch this Artemis and see how the fights are going. It's just farming. That's smart. Gotta pay attention to the downtime from these guys as well. The Neath has been sitting mid too much. That Neath has not gone and done a camp at all, which is, I get that the support's there, but you have to command your support and be like, yo, I'm gonna go farm. We'll see how he maintains. Jungler is losing farm as well. What is it for XP per minute? Yeah, the Hun Bats is second or top of his team and right behind the Nem now. So Nem's farm has slowed down, and Hun Bats is really sped up like a lot. I don't like that this Neath is just sitting in mid. You gotta go hit those backs. There's been back camps up forever. Naga's up too. Bats ults. I don't know how I feel about that. Ares overcommitted. He's dead. He thought he was tankier than he was. Good rotation from Artemis. All right, I'm gonna put my eyes a little bit more on this art. Maybe not. Maybe we take him off the art. Good rotation from Chalk too. Nem manages to. Oh wait, no, that wasn't a rotation from Chalk. I lied. The Chalk just 2v1 and got a kill. That Chalk 2v1 the Nem and the Mortars got a kill. I liked the rotation from the art, but it was just like a second too late. Ares really did misplay there. Neath still not farming any back camps. I think that Neath would be like 17 right now if she was power farming back camps in between instead of just standing in mid. Nem is 5-0-3. Really, it is consistent play from the Nem. I gotta see the team fights. I think see targeting and stuff. Art rotated for the team fight, and rotating is insanely valuable. Obviously, you don't want to leave farm up, but if you're not worried about getting invaded, what was that beads from this guy? What the hell? I know he beats the Nem bubble, but at that point, you're dead. I think there's no way. That's crazy. That was a misplay. But yeah, anyway, back to the art. They changed the way XP and gold works for farming. Lane farming is not better than going to team fights. So the idea of, if there's a team fight going on you think you can make it to, you're probably going to try, and min-maxing that and getting to the right fights versus not is where you're going to really gain your value. The Nem does waste 3. He's not even using the 3 for the auto attack cancel. I think that's what bugs me the most. All right, hold on. It's low. What are they doing? Ymir trying to get in. I don't like that he wasted stun on this guy, and they're never getting it. Chalk goes in. Biggie got it. Nem secured it. This Ymir's dead. Meanwhile, Chalk is dead. Where was the rest of obviously Honor was dead. Where's Poseidon? Was Poseidon running back or just chilling by that speed the whole fucking time? Surely they just go right for Pyro. You gotta just go get all the objectives right now. Unbat's ult is almost back up. Poseidon ult isn't up. I didn't even realize they used them right before that. That was a really good gold call for them. Full reset? Are they all squatted up resetting? No, Nem's still farming. What was the CERN jungle build? Lifesteal. Lifesteal int build, bro. I was going Bloodbound book to mess with stuff. I was going Typhons. I was going I don't remember the rest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think Polly was gonna be in the build. Rod was gonna be in the builds. I saved myself time with this lobby. That's usually what happens. I've done a lot of Elo Heavens, and usually there's one, maybe 2 players that slightly stand out. Right now, red is all just stomping. So I have to kind of pay attention to the little details. Like, Neith is looking great, but the Neith is also not farming the way she needs to. She's sitting in mid a lot, which if it was a close game, she wouldn't have the lead she has. This art is insanely out of position. Mordred with a good rotation though. On Bat's ults. On Bat's gonna die. I'm trying to find the art honor. This is a kill. This is a kill. This is a kill. This is a kill. You can't botch this. You can't botch this. Good, 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 good. I'm glad he turned back around and he wasn't completely scared. Good to see that. Oh no. Okay. Yo! What is that whirlpool? He just beads. What the fuck? Bro, what? Honor's dead to what? He could have just jumped over the wall and gotten out. Jumping in there is troll as fuck. He jumped into 4 people. He beats the Ares ult. He could have just jumped away instead of jumping in. What are we saying? That was a crazy play, dude. If his team was in and he was like sacking himself to get a good team fight, there would be an argument to be made. That'd be the only argument to be made. He easily could have jumped over the wall to his back camp and lived. That was crazy. He also, yeah, he walked into Ares and stayed in front of Ares and still missed autos. That was a horrible honor play. You couldn't convince, there's nothing you could say to convince anybody that wasn't a dog shit positioning and play from the ADC. After he was smart enough to turn back in and get a free kill, then he just threw it all away. What the fuck was that? Risky double dash. Yo, Mordred. You missed that on Mordred. I do not like the way this Nem uses her abilities. Very, very little consistency here. Oh, Honor jumps in to Neith. Turn. You can't just turn. What are we doing? Controller gamers everywhere. What was that?
Your middle tower is under attack.
I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest. Is this all controller players?
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Is this controller delusion? I mean, at least 3 are controller. At least. Grand Munch's build is insanely fucking bad. You're not building anti-heal on Ares for a solo lane Chalk, by the way. They have no other healing. All right, Chalk making a comeback, 4 and 7. He's locked in. That was rough. They secure all this though. Get the knock. Wait, Chalk going back in. Wait, I wanted to watch the Chalk. Fuck. Good Nem all over the wall.
Your right tower is under
Why is Chalk running away? It works out. I don't know why Chalk was running away like that. Did Ymir just AoE beads the squad? Good man. I don't like the Thebes still, but at least he has 2 active items after Thebes, so I'm not gonna be mad at it, Ymir. It reset where everybody was, by the way, after I moved them. Bamboozled. Yeah, Ares with Shell, you probably want Boar in your first or second item. You definitely want Stampede. Against the team cop with the Hun Bats, you want AoE beads as well, and then you're probably going the Freya's Tears that you have. Nice build is fine. Could be better. Nem build is fine. Border build's fine. Artemis could do work with Hasten over Lernian. Erosion's in the game, yeah. Yeah. There aren't enough shields in there. Yeah, shields in this game, I think, to go it. Why? Yeah, let's say he missed the one on the Chalk, I think. Hit the weave though. Mordred's doing good being in the fight. It's just really difficult to tell though because it's a stomp.
the Pyromancer has arrived.
I really don't like Oathsworn early. Their team doesn't even have an executioner or anything. So he's the only one shredding physical pen, whatever, physical defense of the team. Which is mainly just for the honor, a little bit for the Chalk. He'd get way better for himself if he just went pure percent pen. Oh, Hun Bats tried. The Hun Bats tried so hard. The Neath has been very consistent this game. 8-0 and 9, 8-0-8, sorry. It is a Neath. But very, very consistent. Sorry. My shit stopped working again. Fletchy, thank you for the 54? 54? Player damage is Mordred on top by a fuck ton. Mordred hasn't been playing good. I'm surprised Poseidon came back. Yeah, it's Spencer TFT. Do you know who that is, Ao? I think that it's Spencer TFT on Twitch, right? Wait, is it the same person? I was gonna say that's crazy.
The enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
What's his Twitch? Because it's I'm pretty sure it's Spencer TFT on Twitch. What up, Caleb? How are you, brother? I think if I'm gonna give somebody a definite Elo Hell out of this, I'm gonna give Mordred a try and probably Neath. Nem I mainly don't want to because what I had, like, mechanically it's been a little awkward. A lot of missed threes, weird uses of dash. Good on Bats ult. Disrupt 4 players with that. Oh, Mordred caught. Mordred caught. Good positioning from Art now to actually be in the fight. That honor is committed. I kind of like the Ymir wall. Oh my gosh, this Ares is now W gang. They're all dead. That's the game. GG. No, everyone in here is Elo Heaven. It's Elo Heaven match. Everyone's the same rank. Or close. They're all within like 500 of each other. The Poseidon had a nice comeback. Nem's damage is also very low for 10 kills. Or for 9 kills. Nah, I can never do art. Art went aspect, and aspect is terrible. Yeah, I think the play here is to give Neath a chance. Neath overall was solid, like very hyper consistent. Not just consistent, hyper consistent. The Mordred stomped lame, so I'm afraid that might impact it too much. And then Biggie stomped, but mechanically did some weird shit. Also, Mordred kind of did some weird shit positioning wise. Where the builds again? I'm not the biggest fan of this build either, to be honest. Like Oni is great, but Oni and Genji's kind of wild. And then like a Glad Shield being thrown in with a Phoenix Shield. These are both like you go either or type of deal. I feel like Spectral is fine. I really didn't like that Ares had no engage. I do not like the fact that you went both these items early. I don't think it's terrible. I just think you could have really benefited from having a Cersei's and an AoE beats with the team. If this was a close game, I actually think you guys are like severely outmatched in a team fight. Like insanely outmatched in a team fight. I don't think you needed to go anti. What the fuck? Needed to go anti-heal here. They didn't have enough healing at all for that. I think what we'll do is we'll set up a match. I mean, realistically, we could do both of them in a match. I could put Neath on one team, Nem on another team, and then do a separate one for Mordred. I think that's what we'll do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. For the rest of you guys, your early games were shit. There were different things that impacted that. Speed, you do not need beads on Ymir in that comp. The Ares is the only thing you're afraid of. You have an ultimate that makes you CC immune. No beads there at all. And then you also have Cersei's, which is CC immunity item, which is really good. Turns you into the board. I'm fine with your build, Poseidon. I'm fine with Chalk's build. You had a fuck ton of cooldown, Chalk. Chalk, you could have gone Onis over Genji's. It would have made you tankier. For sure. Hun Bats, I don't know if I'm going O Sworn Spear at that point. You had it at like level 13 or 14, I think. So that's 13 or 14 flat pen versus if you just went fucking, you know, tier 1 pen item. You went Void Shard, that's more pen at that point. Maybe not more, but like on tanks it's more, on everyone else it's about the same. And then once you finish your Titan's Bane, it's way more. Like way more. So I'd probably do that over Oathsworn there. No one, XE, Honor ended up getting XE. Honor, your build is fine. I do want to say, if you guys are on a controller, you need to up your sensitivity. You have to get used to playing on higher sensitivity. It is very apparent. Honor, Ymir. Who was the other one? Do we remember? I don't remember who the other person was that was like obvious they were on the sticks. Oh, it was Bats. You're right. It was Bats. Yeah, you guys got to up your sensitivity if you're on controller. One thing I will say, Hun Bats. The way, if you're not Hun Bats, it's some crazy shit. What Sapphire just said on YouTube. You jumped in, someone was standing here. You jumped here. Your ult placement was here. And instead of changing it with your controller, you backed up your character physically to put it on top of them. Never fucking do that again. You aim your shit. Up your sensitivity, aim your fucking shit. Please. If you're on mouse and keyboard, that's crazy. Please, for the love of God, aim your shit. That's blue team, I think. Cover everybody for the most part. I mean, you guys got cooked early. Hun Bats, Poseidon, you whiffed your ults at level 5. Chalk, you got killed. You got killed early, just solo doloed too much. I don't really know exactly what happened because I didn't see it. Honor, you had a bunch of misplays. You jumped in off of your Ymir stun at level 5 when the other team was 5, and you just sat there eating autos in your ults while you used your ult correctly to avoid the Artemis ult, but you just kind of stood in the same area. Probably because you're on controller. Controller players don't tend to juke very well. I don't know what it is. Fix that. Then you also jumped in 1v4 around your purple buff. You could have jumped over the wall behind you and gotten out. So there's that. Red team, Biggie, your ability usage was weird. You would dash awkwardly. You weren't 3ing to auto attack cancel or even reflect damage. You kind of were just like a 2 ult bot. I think that's why your damage was kind of low for how many kills you were a part of. Mord, from what I saw, was good. You shit on the lane and then you rotated a lot, which is what you want to see. but I can't really judge too much because you won the lane. You were like level 5 when he was level 2 or 3. Artemis, Aspect Artemis is dog shit. I didn't get to see your 1v1, but you cooked him somehow through his ult and his beads. So I'm guessing your aim was solid, which is good. But between the aspects, not having the ability to root, you have no safety. You kind of just got W keyed. There was a lot of misplay from the other team where you definitely died because of your positioning, but because they fully misplayed, missed everything that you lived. Spencer, you were very consistent mechanically, positioning wise. The biggest thing for you, you sit mid too much. You should be leaving. Like, fuck what your Ares is doing sitting on the tower line, that bullshit. You should be rotating into back camps. If there is a back camp up, you want to take it if you think you're the hard carry. You don't leave everything up for your jungler. Also, there's a secondary thing to this. You want to balance your jungle stealing as all other lanes, right? You don't want to take every fucking back camp. But like going and getting one back camp every minute or so should be fine. If you start taking 2 or more, you're going to fuck your jungler up. If you're taking 1, that leaves the jungler more time to actually gank. It actually relieves pressure. But there's a balancing act there that you have to figure out. Your farm would have been a lot better if you'd have done that. And then Ares. I talked about your build. Still stand by that. Seem pretty solid outside of it. You definitely were frontlining and engaging correctly. I think the shell was good, but you should have gone Cersei's or something to make sure you're getting engages. Or just definitely had AoE beats. They had a Hun Bats and a Ymir and a Chalk and a Poseidon. You 100% should have had AoE beats. There's no world you don't go AoE beats there. Like, the only argument I would ever see for you not having AoE beats is if they didn't have a magic mid. If it was like a hunter mid, then you could be like, I didn't want it because of magic defense. I'd have been like, I kind of get it. I don't think Thebes is good. It does nothing for the team. So the biggest thing for supports, your build peaks at 3 items because usually that's a lot of games you might only get 3 or 4 items, right? Maybe 5. Like right there, that Ymir got 4 items finished. I don't even think he got a starter. Did he? Hold on. He did not get a starter. You have to get your starter, by the way. Your starter is OP. Get your fucking starter when... why does this pop up? It's so annoying. Get your fucking starter as soon as you can. But with the way active items are, they're so fucking good. Like, Stampede is insanely OP. It's a 30 prot item, 250 health, 5 regen. So that's all good starter stats. It also gives you a fuck ton of movement speed and slow immunity. So it's a safety net slash a chasing tool. Probably the best first item you can go. Then you have Talisman of Purification, AoE beats. 25 magical prots, 275 health, 10 cooldown. Solid stats, and you can save your fucking teammates. Then your next item, or even if you wanted a health item, you could have gone the Amanita Charm, which is 15 of each prot, so 30 total prots, 300 HP, 4 regen, and a bunch of HP for your team. All of those are good for team play. They're like insanely good for team play. Build those to start. You have an advantage in every team fight. Then your next 3 can be selfish. You can go your Spirit Robe, your Magi's, whatever. You could replace one of those 3 items with Cersei's if you needed engaged, like Ares really could have used. Honestly, Ymir probably could have used it too. All of those items have other stats. They have health plus stat. Or like Cersei's is 400 health plus cooldown. Or you could have 1000 HP Gauntlet. Like, why? Help the whole team get HP and defense, or HP and cooldown, or just have HP. That's it. No team play, no other stats, just HP. BMZ, who are you? Poseidon, you had a good comeback there in terms of shit. You just died a lot. You were out pressured a fucking lot. Made it kind of hard to tell what was going on, to be honest. Like, for you to kind of pop off. You targeting seemed decent. You had really good positioning on one of the Gold Furies. If you watch it back, I even mentioned like you're kind of peeling for your chalk but staying behind him, and you were full, like you were not even getting hit. You were playing really well. You need pen in your build. What it seems like happened was you were probably hitting, you were hitting the Mordred a lot in the fights and probably the Ares. You had no pen. So great, you're hitting them, but you're not actually killing them. You're just kind of annoying them a little bit. You should have had pen where the rod was. You also didn't need Divine. I don't know why you guys had so much anti-heal. You had Divine Ruin. It's not a bad item, but you didn't need it. I don't like Thoth either, if I'm being real with you. Thoth by itself's pretty mid. You probably go Doom Orb first if you want power, or Spear of Deso into that build, and it would be way fucking stronger. But yeah, the Divine, you did not need Divine to use. What's the AoE fucking anti-heal item that Ymir had? Why, dude, this shit, what is this? Like, what is this card art that comes up? It's so annoying. You didn't need Runus. It's not a bad item. You just didn't need it. They didn't have any real healing. I know they had Charm. I realize that. I don't think the Charm is worth stacking anti-heal for. I really don't. Because if you're using charm correctly, you're not using it in a fight. You're using it for like mini resets. The same way you would play like Aphrodite and shit for healing. Or Raw 3 for healing.